Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsay's Little Library. It is BookList Thursday time. BookList Thursday is something that I do with Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand. We come to you every Thursday with some sort of book-related topic recommendations, ideas, something like that. And for the month of October, we are focusing on the spooky, Halloween, creepy type of topics. So definitely stick around. Every single Thursday in this entire month is going to be related to a spooky theme. Doesn't mean we're just recommending thrillers, but you'll get it as we go along. Definitely stay tuned for that. So today's theme, we're going back to our other series called Our First Five. So we are talking about the first 5 thrillers we talked about on our channel. So this is an opportunity for us to go back, look at some of our earlier things, and kind of maybe talk about books we started to talk about a while ago and maybe get some interest in them, right? So first 5 thrillers, I was really nervous that they would all be from some sort of book haul and I hadn't read any of them. But out of the 5, there's only one that I haven't read yet. So I'm pretty impressed with that, considering my channel isn't all that old. We're about a year and a half into it. So the first thriller mystery-ish type book I talked about on my channel was The Silent Sister by Diane Chamberlain. This follows the main character, Riley, and she has spent her entire life believing her oldest sister killed herself when Riley was a young child. As an adult, she uncovers some secrets, maybe? Something that might allude to the fact that what she thought was true all along wasn't. Yeah, it's really good. Diane Chamberlain is definitely one of my favorite authors. She won't disappoint. It was a really good book. The next one I talked about is kind of historical fiction mystery thriller-ish. So it's called The Painted Bridge by Wendy Wallace. This follows Anna Palmer shortly after her wedding to who she thought was the man of her dreams. Her husband tricks her into, and she becomes a patient at an insane asylum. So this is 1859 London, so we're definitely in the Victorian era, but she's got to deal with being in an insane asylum when she is not insane. So it sounds like she comes up with some surprising allies in her quest to kind of get herself out of this mess. So sounds good. It sounds creepy. It's going to be great. That's the only one I haven't read yet. So the next one I have is The Vanishing Year by Kate Moretti. Kate Moretti is quickly becoming a really great author of mine. I like how short her books are, and they're definitely packed with a punch. So this follows Zoe. She is a beautiful young wife to a handsome and charming Wall Street tycoon, Henry, but Zoe has some secrets of her own, and she does not want them to come out. So, no one knows that 5 years ago, Zoe's life was in danger. Back then, Zoe wasn't Zoe at all. So, yeah, there's that. But it was really, really good. The next one I talked about on my channel is easily one of my favorite psychological thrillers of all time. You need to go and read this book. Absolutely. It is Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough. I had bought a used library edition, hence the stickers all over it, but oh, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. I don't even want to tell you what it's about. I'll give you a little synopsis. So we have Louise. She's a single mom. She just got this new job. She's super excited to start. She ends up going to a bar to kind of celebrate this new job and ends up making out with this very attractive man. She goes into work on Monday, and that man is her new boss. How she didn't know that, I don't know. But that man is her new boss. And then she strikes up this kind of really cool friendship with the woman who ends up being her boss's wife. So very interesting. Wow. Wow. Lots of twists in this book. It was fabulous. And then the last thriller I hauled is As Red as Blood by Sala Samuka. This follows Lumiki Anderson. She's kind of the quiet girl at school, kind of keeps to herself, doesn't really get involved, has no desire to be with the popular crowd. She loves photography, and so there's one morning she goes to school early to go into the darkroom at school to process, I think, some photos or whatever. But in the darkroom, she finds all of this blood-soaked money hanging up, and all of a sudden she's in a big mess, basically. Not one of my favorites. I definitely was into it. It was a pretty quick read, but it was translated from another language. I don't remember what. and I think something was lost within translation. So it was a little hard. I would say it was probably about 3 stars. It was good, but just not like blow me away good. So that was the last one I called. But those are the first 5 thrillers. Again, I'm super excited I read 4 out of 5. I was really nervous that they would all be from a book haul and I would be like, I don't know anything about them, but it is what it is. What are some of your favorite thrillers that you've read from a while ago? Like, are there some oldies that need to be brought up again? Let me know in the comments below, and hopefully maybe there's one I haven't read. I'd love to pick it up. Otherwise, like and subscribe, and don't forget, you gotta hop over to Sarah's channel and see what she has to say. I'm sure she's got some great thriller recommendations on her list. It's always interesting to see how different our lists are. And I totally encourage you, if you have any sort of desire to join on the BookList Thursday bandwagon and make a video based upon the topics that we talk about on Thursdays, go right ahead. We would love to hear from you, know what your recommendations are as well. Link those videos below. The only thing is we won't share what our topics are ahead of time, but feel free to put up a camera and let us know what you got. Otherwise, comment below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.